Welcome to our tutorial, Introduction to Levi Wand. Happy New Year, Flomies! Thanks for joining me here at the Sacred Flow Art channel. I'm Hart of Full Circle Phenomenal. We're bringing in the new year with a new prop, the Levi Wand or Levitation Wand. I have a little bit more of an advanced LED spectrum wand that you can find at the sacredflowart.com/shop amongst an assortment of Levi wands as well as over 200 different props. It doesn't matter particularly what wand that you have, just as long as you understand which way is up. So if it's not already marked, like this one has a bigger cap on the bottom, smaller cap on the top, you'll want to make sure that it is marked in one way or another, because when we're starting a new prop, we're always going to be resetting it quite a few times. And if you're trying to figure out which way, that's just going to waste more time and get you a little bit more frustrated. If you have some flow arts experience already, this isn't too difficult of a prop to begin to get accustomed to. But if you're new to flow arts and this is your first prop, we're going to be growing our muscle memory and awareness of this object today, not as something separate from ourselves, but as an extension of ourselves, understanding the push-pull effect that it has on the body as the body applies force to the object. So you want to have good posture, practice your breathing, take plenty of breaks, and visualize what you would like to have happen. Let's get started. So we'll start by noting how the Levitation Wand wants to hold itself, by keeping our reset hand very lightly holding the inside of our palm and just noticing where does it want to sit. It's not necessarily going to be straight up and down, but at a very steep angle. Memorize this position as you're going to be finding it over and over again as you get used to this prop. And what we're going to do is just slowly begin to sway it from side to side. Now the Levitation Wand is very delicate, and even a breeze, a wind, or the tether itself can get it reeling around itself and starting to tumble. We don't want that. So what we want to do is make sure that it's nice and calm around us and that our tether, the leash, is staying on the inside, because see, as soon as I touch this small ball swivel that I have, it starts to go back and forth. If I do that too much, I'm going to lose complete control. So I quickly bring my reset hand, which will soon enough become my illusion hand, back to it, lightly let it go until it's settled again. And you'll get faster and faster at this. So I'm going to keep the leash to the inside as best I can towards me so that this leash is always facing in towards my body. And I'm just going to bring it from side to side, doing what we call side stalling. And I'm going to follow it with my illusion hand and begin to get in touch with my breath, body, and the full motion of it connecting to my center. So if I'm just moving my arm like this, kind of dead, it's really hard to control the Levi Wand. But if I'm moving with the Levi Wand, as if it were a part of my body and it's moving naturally with me, I'm going to get more and more in touch with how to control it like an expert. And we'll put on a greater performance if you're doing this for performance purposes. So the first thing that we learn is how to move it around our body. In order to do that, you're going to need these side to sides as well as some basic orbits or some circles on the horizontal plane. Start with a small orbit and work it bigger and bigger until there's a full extension. Take some breaths, note what it feels like. And then we're just going to turn our body 90 degrees to one side and then resume the wall plane side to side stalls, keeping that tether on the inside. And you might note what it feels like to once in a while move it on the outside, but you'll feel that that wants to end up becoming an orbit. So for the stalling, we're just going inside, moving into an orbit, turning and continuing to turn around in a circle. Orbit, back to side, orbit, and back to front. Now note, if I hit the tether too hard, it's going to start to wobble. Once in a while, we're going to be able to get it back into control. And as you practice more and more, you'll be able to find ways to harmonize and recalibrate it without needing to touch it. But if you do, no sweat, just grab it, lightly let it go, and resume. Let's practice moving it around our whole body now. Keeping it nice and straight. And then stall it out with the hand and push it back straight in the other direction. Big circles around the whole body. And back to centered. Going for full mastery here, as we're going to eventually be working up to doing 2 Levi wands at once, let's do the opposite non-dominant hand. Now if you need to, just use your dominant hand as a way to reflect. Do the simple trick and then immediately come and switch to your non-dominant hand, reset the Levi wand, and go right into it. So side to side stalls, keeping that leash on the inside, beginning to get in touch with your illusion hand, moving the opposite hand and the whole body with the Levi wand. Small orbits, turning, and side to side stalls. Again. And again. And back to front. It's not about doing it quickly. It's about absorbing the muscle memory, connecting with your prop, and being able to do it with both hands in both directions. Stay tuned for a lot more tricks, and let's master this prop. So how did that go for you? Leave a comment in the comment section below to let us know what was easy for you, what was challenging, and what you'd like to see here on the Sacred Flow Art channel in the future. Be sure to like, subscribe, as well as hit the notification bell so that you'll know when we release our 2 new videos every single week in 4K Ultra HD from around the entire planet as we drive around the whole world on the Unite the World Firsthand global movement. Be sure to share this with friends on social media and expand the Flow Arts movement with us. If you'd like to connect and collaborate and help us level up together, be sure to head over to patreon.com/Unite the World Firsthand and see the assortment of ways in which you can assist us for even just a few dollars a month. You can also easily connect with us and get direct feedback on your flow by becoming a member at sacredflowart.com/classes. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, no matter who you are, where you are, or what you are doing, live limitless. See you around the world.